In this video, we'll talk about product variants. More specifically, we'll talk about variant definitions. So let me explain what that's about. Let's go to our PIM area, open up one of our sample products. Let's go to clothing and then take this shoe product as an example. So this shoe product has a set of variants available. We can also click the product itself and go to its variants tab here, where we can also see its list of variants. So just by glancing over this list, we can see that this product has variations based on the colors black and brown, as well as different size options. So the question now is, how does Struct PIM know that it's supposed to base the product variations off of the color attribute as well as the size attribute? Well, this is what we call a variant definition in Struct PIM. And let me just show you what happens when we right-click this product. We can actually go down to the generate variants option here. So if we click, we now see this pop-up with a step process for generating variants for this shoe product. And we can see that the first step here is the color option itself, and then we go to the shoe size. So let's just simulate that we want to generate variants, and let's say that we want to generate variations based off of a few colors as well as a few sizes. So let's just click color, add the value, select another color, let's add this, and this. So we have 3 colors, and let's click next. And now we have to select a few shoe sizes as well. So let's say that we want 43, add the value. Let's select 2 more values here, 45. So now we can see that we have 3 color options as well as 3 shoe size options. So below this selection, we can see that the number of variants that will be generated is 9. So it's simply doing some math in the background. It's saying, okay, we have 3 colors, we have 3 shoe sizes, so that's 3 times 3, and that's of course 9. And by clicking generate variants here, it will automatically create all 9 variations, which we could then continue working with and enriching with their own specific variant informations. So as you can see, this is super powerful. So where do we define which attributes should be the basis for variant definitions? Well, if we go back to our settings page here and then open up the product structure that we know that our shoe products are part of. So let's go to clothing, edit product structure, and here we can see that this product structure has variants turned on, and that's why we have a few other options here. So we have the variant model as well, and if we click variation definitions, we now see that there are these 5 different definitions that we've set up inside this product structure. And the one that we use for our shoe products is this shoes with color size variations. So let's expand this. And so this is the exact source for the variation definitions. Here we select the color attribute and the shoe size, but we could basically have selected any attribute belonging to the variance as well as a variant defining attribute. So if we now go back to the product page again and just access the product edit page, let's go to the general tab and then scroll all the way down to the bottom. We can see that we actually have a property set up on this on the data model itself, which we call variant definition, where we have a variant definition selector. So here we can see that, okay, this product uses this specific variation definition. We could have changed this to a product with color variations, for example, and some of our other clothing products use different variation definition. So this is super powerful. We can have multiple variation definitions, and we can select them on the product level itself. That's it about variant definitions. Hope this makes a lot of sense. Make sure to also watch some of our other feature highlight videos.